It's really a privilege to thank all of you for joining us today and for honoring Giving Tuesday by joining us for the Cycle for Survival Virtual Battle Summit. Since March of 2020, we have all faced innumerable challenges in the way we live and work, and yet we continue to dedicate ourselves to research and making a difference for patients with rare cancers. So continuing that work through Cycle for Survival is absolutely essential.
I'm thrilled that the $25 million raised by the hard work of the entire community of Cycle for Survival is going straight to supporting research in the labs, supporting also the transformation of these discoveries into new therapies, new treatments, and the acceleration of the application of these treatments to people who need them.
And we've been able to allocate all of that money within 6 months of closing out the 2021 fundraising year. $1 million has gone to translational research. The research goes from a basic area into what we call a translational area, then into a clinical trial, and then can become standard of care. And very importantly, with our partner Equinox, we're spending $2 million on an internal challenge for the best research projects and ideas that address the challenges of rare cancers.
I am particularly excited and grateful for the $1.5 million especially dedicated to the epigenetics innovation lab. This is a very important part of our infrastructure to make discoveries that matter, especially for rare cancers. This is what we can do by understanding this process called epigenetics and designing drugs, designing therapies that will intervene to reprogram the cells the way we want them. If I'm asked to name a breakthrough that would have not been possible without Cycle for Survival, I could go no further than the research of my own group, which is on metastasis, the most ominous complication of cancer. 90% of cancer deaths come from metastasis, and that very much applies to rare cancers, which Cycle for Survival is focusing on.
In my area, neuro-oncology, or the treatment of primary brain tumors, they have been among the most challenging tumors to treat. And yet with support from Cycle for Survival, we have been able to develop novel therapeutics for several of them.
With your support, we are going to be able to confront what lies ahead of us in cancer research, which is to achieve a better understanding of metastases, resistance to treatment, dormant disease that may awake months, years later. These are the last great frontiers in cancer research today.
It is not just about what happens within the four walls of MSK, because the other component of research that people need to understand is that we publish our research, which makes it available globally. If we have novel treatments, then we take them all the way through FDA approval, which enables them to be available to everyone, both in the United States and, of course, globally. It is really about transforming cancer care for everyone.
I want to express tremendous gratitude to what you all have done and are doing, especially in a difficult year. Your efforts are allowing us to get closer and closer to the answers that we need. In fact, to be getting these answers one after the other. Answers that allow us to better predict, protect, prevent, and treat cancer, especially cancer in patients with rare forms of the disease. Thank you for the entire community of Cycle for Survival.
We're so grateful for all of the hard work and extraordinary commitment of our Cycle for Survival team who have stuck with us through these very challenging past 2 years. I get such a tremendous boost out of seeing the team all pedaling away, myself included. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be fantastic to get back together.